we're going to make sure that kids are protected.
Does the protection for kids, does that also incorporate Matt Gaetz, or we don't care about that? Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay. Hi, welcome to Street Politics. My name is Reese Waters. Shout out to all of our subscribers and members here on the channel. Hey, Byron, this is highly inappropriate. You already know we already did the running for the sorriest member of Congress. Don't you think you've done enough?
What did you mean by black families were more together during Jim Crow?
Frankly, what that is about the empirical fact that before the Great Society, before Lyndon Johnson's policies, there was more black families united. The marriage rate in Black America was significantly higher before the Great Society. The period of time that coincides with that, obviously, is Jim Crow era. And then after the Great Society, the marriage rate in the black community plummeted significantly. The Great Society is a part of that reason, not completely, but it's definitely a part of that. And what you're seeing right now in America is a reformation of black families in America. That's a good thing.
And if you listen to the media, they would say that I wanted it to come back like you would say Beetlejuice if you said Beetlejuice 3 times. And I'm not saying it to be funny. I'm saying it because that's literally what happened. In that meeting in Philadelphia, what happened was we were talking about black families. If you look at the empirical data, before Lyndon Johnson's Great Society, black marriage rates were significantly higher. Did I reference Jim Crow? Yeah, because that was the era of time. Do I want it to come back? No, I don't. And I think the most, and brother, I want to say this. Hold on, because it's important. Because again, if you want a talking point, that's one thing. If you want a detailed answer, that's another. Nobody wants Jim Crow to return. I don't want Jim Crow to return. That's insanity.
Say it again. Say it again.
You want me to repeat myself?
Repeat that again, please.
Nobody wants Jim Crow to return. But hold on, Wesley. Hold on, Wesley. My brother. Hold on. Calm down, though. My man, chill.
You have made an extremely strong case as not only the best answer, but the biggest waste of taxpayer dollars. The running is closed. I can't take no more submissions. Here you go. All right, fine, Byron. I will watch this last submission. Fine. Are they gonna bring you up to Dixie again? That don't impress me, Byron. No, the sunglasses thing don't impress. If you want to impress me, rub your beard and see if your hand not black.
I don't really care what you call me, Turning Point. I'm just happy that we won and we beat the Democrats.
Did you just say, I don't care what y'all call me? What were they calling you, Byron? Now I'm intrigued. I didn't think you could do anything at this late hour that would add to your resume as the sorriest member of Congress, but I don't care what y'all call me. Go on. Nah, he said he don't care. Tar, babe.
It was an epic election. It was a fantastic election. This lady came out there. Her name was Kamala or Kamala or... I'm sorry, that's... You know, when you win, you get to have a little bit of fun.
Nah, that ain't it, Byron. Nah, that ain't it. Nah, because if you wanted to be truly embarrassing, you need to go further than that. That stuff, Nancy Mace done already did that way before the election. At this point, you should go K apostrophe Amala or Kamisha or something like that. You should be well past Kamala at this point.
But we're on the precipice of something amazing. The opportunity is in front of us all to unleash the great next era of our country. Donald Trump calls it the golden era of America. But that's something we all can put together. There's going to be several things we're going to have to do. It's already starting now.
It started off as the golden era, but gold got a little bit too much brown in it. Yeah, so they pulled back from the gold. Now it's just yellow. Yeah, now it's just the yellow era. I don't know if you got that message. Oh, actually, I know you got that message.
First, the lawfare. The lawfare must go and never return to the United States.
Nah, you don't want to say that. Nah, because he just said he going to go after the media and he wants to put together all the people on the J6 committee. Yeah, you don't. Are you rebelling right now?
You see, Fani, you remember Fani, right? Well, they disbarred her. They did.
Oh, we're going with Fani now. Oh, okay. Yeah. So now I see why you said, I don't care what y'all call me. You just wanted to set yourself on the same level as all the other black people that apparently cannot go by any kind of specific name. I got it. Okay. Well, what have they been calling you since you go with Fani and Kamala? What they been calling you?
Byron Donalds, Florida. Wow, that's nice to have you here. That's good. That one is smart. You have smart ones and you have some that aren't quite so good.
Donalds. McCarthy.
That one is smart. You have smart ones and you have some that aren't quite so good.
Look at my African American over here. Look at him.
Why does that extra wide seat say boy?
Bye, Fani. We won't miss you. Jack Smith, all of a sudden, he's gone. Merrick Garland, he will be gone in about 30 days.
Now, this is strong work for an embarrassing member of Congress, announcing that people will, in fact, be gone when a new administration comes in. Like the fact that he is on Congress and hasn't seen and been around and is used to the turnover that happens when there's a whole new administration. That is embarrassing. That's good. That's solid work. That's solid work. I'm saying it's kind of a mixed start, but he heating up a little bit. He getting more embarrassing now.
Chris Wray has already told us he's resigning. My good friend, the former Attorney General of Florida, is going to be the next Attorney General of the United States, and Pam Bondi.
Let me ask you this, Byron. You got all these people that are gone. Are you taking any of those? You taking any of those positions? You here to announce something that you? No, you just got the pom poms out for the red team. They just gave you the seat that said boy.
And a man who is a patriot for all of us, Kash Patel, is going to make sure that the corruption leaves the FBI once and for all. We're going to secure the nation. We're going to close the borders. We're going to build the wall again.
Define again, because I see what you did. I see what you did there. We going to build the wall again. Yeah. It's kind of like renewing your vows with your girlfriend of 19 years.
We're going to start the largest repatriation force in American history when we repatriate illegal aliens back to their home country.
You forgot the asterisk. It's an asterisk by home country or country of our choosing. Yeah, you should probably include that.
The tragedies that hit the families of Lake and Riley, Rachel Morin, and Jocelyn Nungari, those are tragedies that were preventable. They didn't have to happen. Donald Trump will make sure they will not happen, because we're going to make sure that these criminal illegals are out of our country starting on day one.
I got a question. What makes all of the thousands of crimes committed by citizens not preventable, but those are because of the Minority Report glasses you got that says who's gonna commit crimes? I tell you this, Florida be living in the future. Yeah, they got some crazy stuff over there. Stuff you can only imagine when you on that synthetics.
We're going to shrink the bureaucracy. We're going to go through the bureaucratic state. We're going to say to them, no more of your foolishness, no more of your overregulation, no more of your wasteful spending. That ends now.
Wasteful spending. Hey, you hear how you just talked about your Social Security? Yeah, wasteful spending. Hey, the embarrassment level going way up. I didn't want to accept this, but this is strong work right here. Yeah, it is.
If you saw what happened this week in Washington, there was a bill that came up, same type of bill, comes up every lame duck right before Christmas. Everybody's trying to get out of town and slip one past the American people. But thank God for Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy for standing up with members of Congress to say, we are not doing business like that anymore.
Now I think he rebelling again. Are you sure you want to give props to Elon Musk? Right now?
President Trump has ceded the presidency to Elon Musk. No, that's not happening.
So they turned a 1,500-page bill to a 100-page bill. But we're not doing this type of business in Washington because when we won in November, what we wanted is a country that was actually going to use common sense.
What kind of a brag is that on the length of the bill? I mean, you could have shut down the government and passed a 0-page bill, and you would be bragging about that. Yeah, you would. Yeah, you would.
A country that was going to spend money responsibly. A country that was not going to be bloated. We wanted a country that is for, by, and of the American people.
For, by, and of the American people. Give it up for Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy. Yeah, just some everyday Americans. Just some everyday Americans. Y'all know about that, Florida.
And so this is why when Donald Trump comes in, one of the first orders of business is going to be getting men out of women's sports. We're going to do that one immediately. We're going to make sure that kids are protected, that their puberty is protected, because this radical insanity of transgenderism for teenagers is gotta stop, and it stops on day one.
Does the protection for kids, does that also incorporate Matt Gaetz, or we don't care about that? Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, we do. So we don't care about that kind of protect. Okay, gotcha. Okay.
First of all, we all know Capitol Hill leaks like a sieve. If the ethics committee sends that report over to the Senate, you'll have some Senate staffers somewhere in some office will put it out. And that's frankly inappropriate because the rules of the House and frankly the rules of the Senate are clear on this. If you're no longer a member, those reports do not get released to anybody.
No, because that would be consistent. Y'all at least are consistent in that regard. Okay, got you.
Now that's all the fun stuff. Let's talk about the real stuff. We wouldn't have had this election victory if it wasn't for all of you. You all collectively did the work that I can't do.
Apparently, it's a lot of work that you can't do. It's called the cabinet.
Donald Trump's cabinet is about people who are going to implement his agenda. And he's not done, by the way.
That Donald Trump can't do. That J.D. Vance can't do. You were in your communities and your schools and your colleges talking to your friends. You were knocking doors and making phone calls, talking to your neighbors. Oh, we got a phone call over there. Hey, man.
Yeah, it's this your ex-wife. She has some more jobs that you, quote, can't do.
You were doing that work. But see, if you want to have the golden era of America, yes, it starts in about a month. But it doesn't stop there. What's in front of us is the largest political movement that this nation has ever seen. But that movement starts working also in about a month. You see, if you really want to win the future of our nation, it requires building the relationships that we need in every community in America. It requires the advocacy we must have in every community in America. It requires having people decide, you know what? These people who wear red hats, or these people who go to Turning Point, or these people who call themselves America Firsters or Tea Partiers, or they want to make America great again, they're just like me. They want common sense to reign in America.
You're not going to get no applause talking about just like me standing up there as Byron Donalds. They were like, hey, we appreciate what you're advocating for there, Byron. Just cut on the just like me stuff. Nah, we not going, You had us to the just like me, cause I'm gonna get a cab out of here.
So our mission at this point is clear. We won the election, and I'm telling you, it was great. I was there when the garbage truck rolled out on the tarmac. It was great.
Now, would this be the same garbage truck that rolled out on the tarmac in 2020? Or did we just invent garbage trucks for your imaginary joke in the last 4 years? I mean, because you can't have it both ways. Like, you got all these jokes like y'all didn't lose the election in recent memory. Like, what we doing here? I got it because of the embarrassing. I got it. So you just contradict yourself. You good. No, you good.
I was there when he came down in the garbage, in the vest, in the sanitation vest. I was there. I've been there in every city in this country fighting hard to win this election. But the thing I know is that we're not going to win future elections without you.
So this outfit, you know, is when he called us all garbage.
What?
Yeah, he had to go ahead and apply for the sanitation gig because that application had got rejected by McDonald's. Yeah. It's too many felonies. Yeah, so he had to pursue other options.
Now in Washington, we have one simple job that we got to do. And we got to deliver the agenda that you worked hard for, that you gave up your time for. And I'm going to tell you this, we're going to accomplish that agenda in Washington, D.C. And if any of my colleagues decide to get in the way, you will hear it directly from me, and they will be held accountable.
Did you just sign up to be muscle? Is that what you signed up for? Hey boss, you want me to be Attorney General? Nah, okay, Secretary of State? How about the Treasury? Nah, agriculture? Oh, I know, HUD. I know you want me to do HUD. No, you got a new black friend? I can't even be HUD. Okay, all right, boss. Well, you know what, boss? I can always be muscle. Oh yeah, if they cross you, they gotta hear about it from me.
I'm 46 now. Yeah, I know, I'm getting a little older. But you know, black don't crack, you know.
Probably why we noticed you getting a little older. Yeah, that's probably why we've noticed that.
Black don't crack. Sorry, folks, it's a thing. We keep it together. I decided to get into politics because I truly believed in this country.
They gave you nothing for that. They gave you absolutely nothing for that. And for good reason. Shout out to you, Turning Point USA crowd. Y'all had no idea what he was talking about. And you let him know.
And I figured that I had time and ability to do something about it. And my life has changed in so many ways, and I've been able to do so many amazing things because of just taking that opportunity, taking a leap of faith to decide and to go out there and putting my name on the line, and frankly, putting my family on the line to fight for this country. Thank you. And I want to tell you, it has been worth it. Every sacrifice, every 6 a.m. flight, every 1:30 a.m. into the hotel in a town where the campaign event starts the next day, it's been worth it. And I want to challenge all of you here. If you commit yourself to ensuring that the golden era of America doesn't stop with one election, I promise you, you'll wake up at 46 years old and you'll be like, man, Byron was right. This is the greatest thing that could have ever happened to my life. We got a great country.
They don't seem that excited to wake up and say Byron was right. I'm being honest. That was pretty lackluster. If I'm being honest, you maybe should have gone a little bigger than Byron was right. But if the point is embarrassment, like if the point is to elevate your status in this award thing we got going on, well, you looking good, player. You looking good. I mean, I ain't want to accept no more evidence, but man,
we have an awesome people. We have a terrific message, and let's just be honest, we are right and the Democrats are just crazy and wrong. So let's stand together. Let's continue to fight for this country. God bless you. God bless America. The golden era is upon us. Let's get it done.
Now I'll be honest, Byron, that was extremely awkward. That was extremely awkward and uncomfortable. I think really, the only thing that really could have set it off, like if you just would have put the sunglasses back on at he did. Oh man, I'll be honest, Tim Scott. I don't know how you top that. How you top that? Oh man. Okay. All right. It's a little unfair. It's a little unfair to some of the other nominees that I'm gonna take this submission this late in the game. You know, Tim gonna be mad. Nikki Haley gonna be mad. Greg Abbott gonna be mad. Ron DeSantis gonna be mad. I'm just gonna show them you putting them sunglasses awkwardly back on your face and then slowly sauntering off and say, how do you? I mean, really, like, how, you know, what you want me to do with that? Like, how is that? What did you do this year that was more embarrassing than what you just saw? Stay tuned. I'm gonna have that award coming up shortly. If I ever stop laughing. Hey, Byron. Yeah, your ex-wife back on the line. Yeah, she said, bring her sunglasses back. I want to thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. Now, I get asked all the time how people can help out. One way is by joining. The link to membership is in the description box to all the videos. But if you actually want to get more hands-on involved, I happen to be adding to my team. So if you have any experience, whether it be research, technology, editing, especially if you can edit, go ahead and send me an email to reese@reesewaters.com. Just put in help wanted or help a brother out, or let me hold a little something to the 15th. Just let me know in the subject heading that you are here to join the team. That would be greatly appreciated. I also want to send a shout out to all of the active members that we have right now. You guys have been phenomenal. I'm going to be ramping up in the new year, whether it be hot waters or running waters or waters under the bridge. We're going to be trying a whole lot of new stuff. Speaking of which, there's that whole second channel, you know, that whole meditation and mindfulness project that I've been working on. We gonna need that in 2025. We definitely gonna need that in 2025. All the more reason to add to the team.